What's up, YouTube? Let me welcome you to my new channel, Hardwired Jake. I wanted to kick this off with something cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through my personal computer that I use for gaming and recording and everything else possible because I love this thing. It's amazing. So start out, we have a Corsair Obsidian 600D case. It's amazing. It's got tons of room. It's got this nice side panel here, lets everybody look at how awesome my computer is. Nothing special on the front really, just an ASUS drive. So, open this bad boy up. Alright, so here's where the nitty gritty is. Probably going to cut this real fast so I can get a better view. Alright, so I don't have my HD camera right now, so I'm filming this off my MacBook's eyesight, which is terrible quality, but still. Anyways, we've got 16 gigs of the G.Skill Ripjaw series RAM. A little bit overkill, but it's been fantastic so far. Under this beast of an air cooler, we have a Ivy Bridge 3570K, the i5. And it's been fantastic. It is such an amazing processor. Very highly recommended for the price. It's amazing. I was originally going with an AMD build. But I noticed that AMD processors, their motherboards, yeah, they're not quite as good, even if it's like the same series. So I went with an Intel build and went with the i5. Don't regret it at all. Anyways, this beast of a air cooler is the Cooler Master V8. It's huge. That's my hand. It's about as big as my hand, and I've got long fingers. Underneath that, we've got a Sapphire 6950, and it's the overclock, so it's up to a 6970, and it's very good. 2 gigabytes of GDDR5, and it's performed everything super well. I play Battlefield 3 and I play League of Legends, which that's not really, all that taxing, but it's still a fun game. So this does Battlefield 3 really well. It does Skyrim really well. It does a lot of really taxing games really well. This motherboard is a Sabertooth Z77 ASUS motherboard, and it's got tons of connections, and this whole build stays very, very cold. So I very highly recommend any of these components because they're fantastic. Over here I've got an SSD, the Corsair Force GT, and I have a 1 terabyte Seagate Barracuda. And powering it all is this Corsair HX750. And yeah, all of this in this fantastic Corsair case. It's got a 120, I want to say like a 240. I'm not really familiar with fans all that much. But so yeah, fully modular power supply. It's fantastic. I very highly recommend modular power supplies because this is about as bad as the Clutter gets. I do really bad cable management behind here, but other than that, it's okay. The only complaint that I have about this case is that it's got USB 3.0 pass-throughs instead of a header for this USB 3.0 down here. So if I had that, I would be much happier, and I'm sure that you can get a connector. I haven't really tried, and I really don't care, but yeah. So if it came with headers instead of pass-throughs, it would be even better. Now, what I want to do with this channel is I want to have a cool place for hardware enthusiasts and the casual gamer to check things out. I don't plan on doing a lot of benchmarks as much as maybe a before and after gameplay video of games that are interesting, maybe like Crysis 3. I'll definitely be in the Elder Scrolls Online. But so for the casual gamer, you'll have plenty of stuff to look at because I will be doing, graphics cards upgrades, stuff like that, very simple stuff. And that leads me to another topic. I've been debating changing out my graphics card from the 6950, and I was thinking of maybe going up to like a Crossfire 7850 or maybe switching to Nvidia, but I was also considering the 7970. So if you guys would give me a hand and give me some comments down below, then that would be fantastic, because I'd really like to hear what you guys have as opinions as far as Crossfire versus single card. And yeah, that's it. I don't plan on doing very many benchmarks with this channel, as there's a lot of channels that already do fantastic benchmarks, like Linus Tech Tips and Newegg. They do fantastic benchmarks as it is. But I will show the upgrades, and I have some builds coming up, which this card will probably go. I have another build coming up that's kind of a unique build. There's not very many good builds of that type on YouTube, but you'll just have to subscribe to find out. So if you like this video, if you want to see more of what I plan on doing, then like, comment, subscribe. That'd be great. Alright, see you next time.